I think we need to address the whole revolution.
The whole revolution, as they quote it as the sack of the
Capitol building. The new map for Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, the new map. It looks sick, man. I'm excited to dive into it and give it a go. See what it's all about. I heard they're flying all sorts of different flags in the map.
I saw just mostly Confederate.
Yeah. Can you believe that the Confederate flag hasn't been in the Capitol building since like 18 something? Until like
I
2
hate
days
it.
ago.
I hate the Confederate flag, man.
Yeah, it's wild that this happened. But it has created some gold tier memes.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting back laughing at it. We got a new video of some girl crying. She got mazed.
She got mazed, yeah.
Paul Bart memes are back on the menu.
Yeah, a real Florida man took that podium
stole that podium. I don't know if he actually took it. Imagine trying to get that out of there.
I'm sure he could have gotten it out of there. But you said something about him getting caught or found after. Maybe they took it back.
Maybe. I know that they arrested him.
Yeah, okay, so they might have gotten it back.
It was Nancy Pelosi's lecture podium.
Mm-hmm.
And they tracked him down. You're not safe anymore, man. You can't take photos of yourself anywhere.
No, they said on the news that they're trying to utilize face recognition technology to find these people. Yeah, which kind of sucks because, I mean, yeah, it was kind of a not pointless, but like stupid reason to storm the Capitol. But, I mean, it's still kind of cool that we know that it's like, hey, we've got more power than we realized when we talk about politics.
If anything happens.
Yeah, I mean, we have the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, all they did was hide.
Well, I didn't think they were gonna pull out their guns and start blasting.
I mean, the Secret Service guys pulled out. I mean, they were all drawn. But
yeah,
like,
I mean,
what I'm saying is, like, if you were going in there for the politicians aren't going to do anything.
No, of course not.
But they found him. It says updated 37 minutes ago he was arrested. But it's funny because the FBI was looking for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm reading this article here, and it says that the FBI was looking for him like an hour ago. An hour and 15 minutes ago, it was updated, and the FBI was searching for the Florida man identified in the viral video showing him carrying the U.S. speaker's.
So wait, if he's from Florida, did he go all the way up there to join that protest then?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my guess is the protest was, I mean, it's a scheduled protest. I'm sure everybody was like, okay, well, we know that they're going to clarify if he's going to be president or not for sure. Let's go protest. It happens every year.
I'm under the impression that protests just randomly happen. It's all just the local people. It's never anyone like flying down there.
Well, then why'd you ask if the
I'm
Florida
very
man,
black and white.
Then
Connor.
why'd you ask if the Florida man flew up there? Then why'd you ask that?
Because it was odd to me. It was odd to me.
If you knew it was happening, then why would you ask? Well, what did the Florida man fly up there? Yeah, of course they do it every year though. Last election they had, liberals were out there doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it happens all the time.
Yeah.
This one's a little different though because they, dude, did you see the zombie memes for it?
No.
Like Black Ops Zombies. It's so funny because there's the photo of them, and the situation is tragic. Kind of, a couple people died, but it's funny because more of the fact of like nothing happened. They just
just got in.
They got in. Most of them just walked in,
Took pictures.
took some photos, took selfies, sat at a couple desks. I'm sure some other things happened that we don't know about.
Did you see the video of the guys breaking into the window?
Sorry, I was just seeing if my hand was covering my face that whole time I was just talking. It's not.
There's a video of them breaking into the window. Like he had like a riot shield. He took a riot shield, it looked like.
From one of the officers?
From one of the officers, and he's using it to bash in the window, and they finally break it open.
Oh,
and
yeah, I've seen that. And then they jump in.
Well, like it took him, the guy busted open, and he's like, all right, go in. And it took a minute for everyone to like, all right, I guess I'll go first. And then
you heard people in the background screaming too. They're like, "Go, go, go!" And then like everybody in the front's like,
Well, I mean,
ooh.
think about this. If you're in the front line of an army, I mean, you're kind of in the shit spot.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah, for sure.
And
well,
then
now
also think about this.
I guess.
If one person just went in and everyone just like backed out, because if you see at the end of that video, the Secret Service and the officer like comes up to the side and just starts going like, all right, like slow down here. Not even like get on the fucking ground. It's just,
does it surprise you that they didn't enforce it more?
I mean, in a way, because these guys are American citizens too, so they might kind of feel for
what's going on
too. And then they're like,
good.
well, you guys are trying to express your frustration. We get it. But you guys are also committing a crime, so we have to enforce this.
But you don't think they could have enforced it more?
I
think they tried. I think that it was just like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they weren't pulling out
still
weapons. They weren't attacking the officers as far as I know, besides like a shooting did go out.
They were pushing them and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the shooting was ruled it was a Secret Service member that shot. It wasn't a police officer. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's just what I heard. But there's all sorts of different stories going around. And what's really important about it is that it's created a lot of memes. And that's the only thing that's important about it. No, it's crazy. I think it's going to go down in history as a pretty big deal. It could also just be written off as another hissy fit. I don't know what they're going to talk about it, but so you didn't see the Black Ops zombie memes for it?
No.
So there's a photo or a video of them trying to get into the room.
Did they just
where
add
the
like
politicians are.
the zombie like
Yeah, but there's guys like ripping and busting in the door and they have it like boarded up and they have like their guns drawn at the door and you hear the zombies and the sound of them like breaking down a wall and there's that one. And
dude, there's a video of it's not really a meme, but I saw a video of somebody in the Capitol building and like at the front door and he's on a balcony looking down and recording them like trying to bust open the door and the guy is just like recording down there. I'm like, dude, get out of there. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but I mean, all those recordings are what's really you're gonna be able to really show people what's going on. It's wild, man.
And then it's funny how we kind of we surveillance ourselves in a way with all our phones. Like they're pulling all those like phones of other people that are posting on social media and like tracking those people down with that face recognition.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need.
They almost shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't record it. I'd be recording it.
Oh yeah, I definitely would.
I told a couple people, I was like, man, I wish I was there just to like witness what was going on.
Yeah, I think that would have been cool.
Yeah, I saw this video of a Zoom class, college Zoom class, and one of their students, their film students, and one of them was at the protest to film it, and they started storming the Capitol, and he's recording it to Zoom, and his like professor's there, and like the other students, and the professor's like, he's like, stop shooting. He's like, would you stop shooting up? Like, shoot down so I can see what's going on. Like, the professor was like, you need to go up there and see what's going on. And the professor was like pushing him to like get further into the like up the stairs. He didn't go up the stairs yet at the Capitol building, and like the class is like, what is going on? And he's like, this is insane. He's like, you stop. He's like, I want to see what's going on. If you shoot the ground or the sky again, I'm gonna be super pissed off at you.
What?
That's like the professor. Yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy. I mean, at first everybody was like, oh my God, they're storming the Capitol. Like this could have ended. It could have ended way different than it did.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been like Call of Duty.
Like Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty.
Yeah. I saw videos of the night shift showing up, the SWAT team for the night shift. It was like night and day. Literally, it was night and day. They were it went from them like holding their hands and helping them get out of the building to them like beating the shit out of everybody to get out of the building. Dude, it was crazy. Those guys showed up and they're like, I'm not dealing with this shit. Imagine them at home, man. They're like, here we go. And they're like getting suited up, getting ready to go in. And they're like, yeah, you guys are all going to be they probably all worked like all night.
Oh, yeah.
There was probably no shift change. But those guys showed up and they were like,
That'd be a cool job being in SWAT.
it'd be a dangerous job.
Yeah, it would be.
Nobody would like you, Derek.
I know.
Is that really different, though?
I guess not.
I guess not.
Just shoot down my dream. Oh, it's never my dream.
My dad was freaking out about it.
About the whole...
They're storming the Capitol. It's happening.
He called you.
Yeah, he called me.
He's like, things are about to hit the fan. If you...
Yeah, he's like, tomorrow, if you need to leave work early and come up here, go ahead. You know, you can come up here. We'll be ready. And I was like...
He made it sound like it was all over the country.
Well,
It's like gonna...
There was protesting around the country, and there was like some hints that other Capitol buildings in the country were
but
going to get hit.
This wasn't going to change anything. This was... I mean, it could change a
It
couple
could've.
things, but... I mean...
It could have, but people... When it was first happening, it looks more as like, holy cow, they're storming the Capitol building. They might, for Trump supporters or whoever, they're probably like, oh man, this could really change the election. This could really turn it around. This could do this, that, and this. And then it started happening, and then nothing really did happen to the naked eye, I guess. But, dude, what if people like brought flash drives and shit in there?
Oh, to like pull stuff from the computers?
Yeah, they're saying some of the computers were unlocked when they
Oh.
were in the rooms.
Yeah, but I don't think people were thinking about that. This kind of...
You're telling me that nobody in that crowd that wasn't there for that reason, maybe they were just there as reporters or whatever, or like internet conspiratists or whatever. Those people still go to those protests.
I mean, the only thing...
Antifa or whatever, and then people start storming the Capitol and you sneak in there.
I think they only saw... What wasn't there like one thing that seemed kind of pre-planned when that was the pipe bomb? Because
Yeah, they're
I
saying
think
that
there's
some of the people were saying that they were paid off.
Yeah,
to insinuate like getting in the Capitol, but
I think
all conspiracies. Who knows?
I don't know. I think it's kind of difficult for someone to think like we're gonna storm the Capitol. I'm gonna bring a flash drive.
No,
and
I'm not
hopefully find
saying that like they're expecting it to happen. But if you're somebody like me, if I was there, I'd probably be filming. Not to say I would steal information. I mean, fuck, it would be insane if you did. But I have flash drive on me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people were stealing mail.
Yeah.
So what's the difference in like somebody that was more technical savvy was like in Nancy Pelosi's office or, you know, somebody else's office? And I just use her as an example because somebody stole like mail from her.
Mm-hmm.
And you were just like, you had your camera equipment and you had a flash drive and you were like, dude, this computer's unlocked. And you just like popped your flash drive in and just started pulling random files in.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
that would be insane.
To be honest with you, we have no idea if that happened.
Man, that could have changed everything.
It still can. Who knows what happened?
I think
there could be people going through stuff now. I mean, you carry a 10 terabyte external hard drive around. It's got room on it. All you gotta do is plug that thing in, USB,
just transfer
and then just
everything.
literally just start dragging files into it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy on TikTok that was talking about it. He was like, just so politicians know, next time they decide to storm your Capitol, he's like, if you hit the Windows key and L, it'll lock your screen, and you'll have to actually type in a password, which is your user manual password or whatever it is. So he's like, maybe next time you should think of that when people are storming the Capitol. He's like, and this is somebody that works in IT and all that. He's like, give or take a few more months. It's gonna be a lot. He's like, you guys are fucked. He's like, it's literally impossible that there's not at least one person in that giant ass crowd that used that opportunity to grab information on them. Right?
I kind of hope so.
So do I.
I mean, I think we should get something out of
That's what that
it.
should have been more about. Getting in there and figuring out what the hell's going on and why things are so poopy or why they don't care about us and they rather send shit to everybody else. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But we'll see. I just want to see more memes. That's what I want to see. So.
And then when the information does leak, we'll get memes of that too.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we got memes about
We're set for 2021 right now. It's looking good so far.
Well, I don't know if it's looking good, but
It's looking good. No, it's looking great.
like another 2020.